Why pick Cavalier Zoysia? Well, Zoysias as a whole family, I would say, are good grasses. They certainly have their place. They are aesthetically very nice looking, and I always tell people that if cost were no object, when you're replacing grass, most people would probably go with a grass like the Cavalier Zoysia or the Emerald, which is very similar. The Palisades is a little bit thicker bladed Zoysia, which I also like a lot, but the Cavalier has very good shade tolerance. It can survive on about 4 or 5 hours of direct sunlight per day, whereas the Palisade Zoysia and the St. Augustines and whatnot, a lot of them require at 3 to 4 hours of direct sunlight more per day. So if you've got a fair amount of shade, like along the lines of that 4 or 5 hours, Cavalier could certainly be a good grass. It's very fine bladed. Aesthetically, it's very nice looking. It feels nice to walk on, and if you can keep it mowed right, and it's kind of like taking care of a lot of grasses, and I guess the top attribute, just like most zoysias, is the fact that it grows a little slower, so you don't have to mow as frequently. It's got great wear tolerance and drought tolerance. I still say that it needs an inch of water per week during the growing season if you want it to be pretty and green. But if ever things get real dry and water becomes an issue, the Cavalier is a grass that can survive longer than a lot of other grasses without water. So that's something to consider. But I think the reason most people would pick a Cavalier is because the aesthetics of it, because it is very nice looking and it feels good, and that slower growing habit, it's not going to crawl out onto your sidewalks and your walkways and up into your flower beds and whatnot. And the fourth great attribute, I guess, would be the fact that it can handle some shade. As long as you get that 4 or 5 hours of direct sunlight, it can do well. That 4 or 5 hours is an absolute minimum. If you get less than that, trees are going to have to be trimmed or removed or whatever to be able to get it to thrive. But Cavalier is just another one of the great zoysias, and it's certainly worthy of consideration if you're thinking of changing out a yard or building a new house or whatever the case may be.